Yo, 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 yo. Probando, testing, testing. Okay. We sound good. We sound goody, 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 goody. Oh, man. Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another highlight of the weeks. I mean, of the reef. I gotta get used to saying that. Find a slang to it. A slang. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? How you guys doing today? Today is another day. You're gonna wait a little bit, like a couple people join in. Screw top lid. So what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? None. Oh man, so much. Why can we not have a day without things happening? Why? Why can't we go smooth for 2, 3 days and relax and chill? But no. There's always something. Atkins, we are live. Yes, we are. How I sound? How's the sound? I'm pretty sure it's 100 times better. Clear, crispy. RG, Salty, what's going on, man? I hope you're feeling better. Hope your kids are better. That things are good. Season. Yeah, audio's great. Nice. Yeah, I finally stole my wife headphones. I've been looking for them and I couldn't find them, so I finally found them, and we are plugged in. We are plugged in. This is life. Always. Oh, tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. And I'm gonna break the news to you guys quick, because you guys are my favorite, like always. You guys always here first. Getting better. Nice. That sounds good. So yesterday I come home to find in the Puerto Rican reef a big chunk of the dragon breath algae stuck on one of the ganies. I mean the gorgonians. So I guess this freaking little tiny devil's urchin, because that's the only thing I could call her, release a big chunk of it. I still got a lot in there because it's been growing, but yeah, man, she been breaking it in little pieces. I'm gonna show you guys real quick so you guys see what I mean. So she took that big chunk that was here. We still got a chunk there. So I've been on the hunt, try to catch her. I don't know where she's at right now. She's elusive too. And then we got a tiny piece here hanging. We got another one over there, and I'm pretty sure she's working her way in there. Um, Been trying to spot her, but she's so tiny that it's hard to spot where she be at. Um, she's not in here, so hard to see where she at. Trying to see. I guess I gotta turn off the flow and look real good to see where she at. Cause she's working. She's somewhere in there working. But yeah, she broke a big chunk. So what I did, I took it downstairs. She did me a favor because basically, of course, now it's smaller. So the anemone, you see, I haven't seen this anemone open like that in a minute. So it's a good thing in a way. Um, but I like the way it was looking, that big ball of algae there. So now, like I said, I got a catcher. I got to fix the gorgonian there that is falling apart. Let me get my hands in there. Of course, I got to get my hands wet. I'm going to put down the headphones because I want you guys to see how I fix it. Nothing special. Just make it into the water. Into the sand. Little guy, I'm going to move you this way for a little bit. Do not jump. Stay in there. Let me fix this girl right here. And then we'll bring you back over here because you're blocking the flow. Let me fix this guy pour right here. And now she's good. Okay. Yep. Now you can stay there. Now we Gucci. All right. But yeah, so yeah, she's been going to town on the algae. I don't know where she's at right now. Really hard to see her. I'm always looking. The other day yesterday I should have took advantage that she was hanging around here, but I said, you know what, I do it. I was so tired, man. I said I do it later. Um, but yeah, I gotta do something because she's gonna destroy the whole algae. That's basically what she does, and it's a little bit, couple little tiny patches of her algae. Like we got some right there on that dendro. Oh, the lens flying. And then back here on this back rock, that ledge right there is just a little tiny piece. Where's that lens? Freaking shit! I need to buy another lens. Everything's falling now. Hold on, let me put this thing back on it. The only way I know how. All right. Dendro. Yeah, that's what it's called. Um, it's similar to sun coral, but that's the dendro. These things are freaking expensive, man. If you look at sun corals, it's similar to it. These they sell them like $40 a head, 50, depend where you get them from and who you get them from. But yeah, these things, yes, you could say it's an NPS. Yes, it requires low light, or no light at all, and you gotta feed it. I don't feed mine. For me, that's a myth. As long as the water column has what it needs, you could target feed it and it will salvage the food. Is I mean, it's not a myth. It's something that you got to do. But like I said, I don't focus in target feeding them that much. Whenever like I see the polyps house, then I take advantage and feed it like that. But if not, I don't worry about it. I just it's been and I have it. I had it in the light before, and it opens normal too. So you could do either or with it. But it looked nice in a darker area since it's orange. So it looked really nice. I love that piece. I always wanted a one, and I bought that center head, and then I grew those two, and then I got one little tiny one in the DNT available. If it was closed, I will give you one for free. You don't gotta pay nothing. And the cool thing, right, where I fracked it, basically where that little patch of algae is growing, exactly where I cut the other head, another head came out. It's tiny, hard to see, but it's there. It is there. If you look in the back of the algae, hard to see, but there's some polyps there. They out too. I gotta take it out because I see a lot of algae growing on the plug, And by the way, that's a plastic plug. It came on that, so it's not. Did it came on that? I think so. Yeah, I think it came on that one. But I'm gonna take advantage since I got those new plugs. I'm gonna remove that one out of there and kind of put it more towards the back over here. You need to find some local reefers, definitely. Oh, what? Oh, with the cock. So now that we got 5 people watching, let's do this. So yeah, and maybe we go back later again through it. It's a lesson learned. So I made that 7 gallon bucket, and for me, all this time, all I've been doing is refilling it. Once I see a low, I just refill it. I don't check nothing. I don't look in there. I don't do nothing at all. I knew some type of, a little bit of air was getting in there. Not as much, because every time I look in there, it was a tiny little layer. A tiny little layer of buildup, that little flake you get on top. But again, I wasn't looking inside. And for some reason, I don't know, I got that little itchiness today is checking because, of course, I was in my boy live stream right now. Henry was doing a live stream. What's up, G? I'm just talking about you. So he was doing a live stream on IG, and he was talking about kalkwasser and baking soda and all this. And, it's strange for me that my kalkwasser, as much as I'm dosing, I'm getting low pH. Before I didn't have that problem. At the beginning when I started using it, it was always at 8.3, 8.4. I'm dosing 80 mils an hour. So if that don't boost the pH somehow, come on. But anyway, the pH lately for the past, I will say, month or so, it's been down in the 8.1, 8.2, the highest sometimes, depend how much traffic is in the house and all that. But the thing is also, not only I wasn't looking inside, I totally forgot. I totally forgot that one day, I don't know why, I came and pushed this thing all the way in. So basically, it was grabbing from the bottom. Even though it got to travel through the back, whatever, and go through here, and not much water movement here, but I see it coming out, but not as much as before. So anyway, I check, and my guy, man, shame on me, man. Shame on me. When I put my hand in there to see how thick was the layer on top, it looked like freaking candle freaking thing. That's how thick it was. When the candle melted and it's on top of the table, whatever, that's how thick it was. That thing was crazy. When I look inside, full of crystals, like a bunch of crystals, big chunks of flakes. Oh man, a mess, a big mess. So I bought this last weekend, I think it was. And again, I show you kind of how big the crystals are. I got it right here. I put it here for that. So look at all this buildup I've been collecting in the past month or so. But in here, I want to see if I could grasp something. Look at this. Look at this thing. This is super. It's not thick. It's just a big flakes, but it's thick, too thick, for my liking anyway. All this. Look at that. So the minute I swapped the bucket and it started pulling basically from the, not a clear because it's kind of cloudy right now, but it started pulling from that top portion of the water. The pH went up right away. Right away. So maybe it was just not pulling enough because it was in the line, and that's what I'm going to do now. In the line, I see little tiny pieces of flakes, so I don't know if I should change the whole line or just, squeeze it as I dose it in here as much as possible and try to clear the line as much as possible. But yeah, that was the one of the issues I was having here. Right now, it's jumping from 8.0 to 8.2, so I would say 8.15 around there. But the minute I let the kalkwasser go in the tank, I saw the pH choop, jump. Because I wasn't pulling shit. I wasn't pulling nothing at all. So now I did a marking. It's not touching the bottom of the tank. So now all I gotta do is clear the line as much as possible and make sure the kalkwasser is gonna be going through as it should. And now I got a complete seal. This is, of course, the one that you screw on. Oh man, to put this freaking part here is so freaking hard. But I got it in there. And now if I want to change it, all I got to do is just turn it around. I tied it real good so I can have a nice seal. So I got to use both hands to open it. But I think now we're going to be good. We're not going to create that big of a layer on top. Hopefully. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. I don't like it's a smaller container. This is a 5-gallon bucket. The other one was 7.5 gallons. So probably this one's gonna last me a little, not as long as the other one, but and that's my thing today, man. Pay attention to your shit, man. That was me being lazy, for real. That was me being lazy. So not only I was pulling from the bottom, um, it's getting in the line. God knows, once I get through here, uh, it just traveled through all the whole tank, even though I don't see it. Coral's being happy. The only coral I can say is being unhappy with me is the bubblegum digi. That's the only one. Other than that, everything else, all the LPS and all that is good. And all the other corals are growing. I did started doing some fragging yesterday, or just re-gluing stuff, cleaning corals from old plugs and putting them in the new ones. So I did it to these here. So these were originally in the sump. So we got those over there. We got 3 heads of the hornets. Then back there, I put the rastas. Oh, no, not the rastas, the Fruit Loops. And the rastas that I had here, I got them inside a little cup down there because I don't know. Like they came loose so easy, and so many are loose in single polyps. So my plan of attack is try to find a spot where the flow is not moving so much. Throw sand in there and let them attach to something. If they want to attach, it's up to them. If they want to survive, good. If they don't, I don't care. That's up to them. I'm doing my best. And I also got some rastas in here. Not doing so great, but they there. You can see a couple there. So if anytime I need any, I just grab them from there. So that we gotta do. I put some, like I said, in the new plugs. Yep, I already got my mag high enough. I believe. Let me see. Let me check the paper, and I'll tell you exactly how much I had it. Last time I checked, I brought it higher this time because for the longest it was running too low. So for the longest, my mag was running around, I think it was around 1170, 1,000, or yeah, 1170. And now I got it at 1320, I believe. So we're doing better. We're doing better with magnesium. A little high, but it's good. Better than not having enough. So yeah, we'll see. Colors you got. That soil garden is so sweet. How many different colors you got together there. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in total, let me see, I'm gonna take a wild guess, but I believe it's about 7 different ones. I got the Bam Bams, the Rastas. I did have the blow pops, and I think the blow pops are still there, like one or two polyps. The eagle eyes, the yellow subs. That's what I call them, yellow subs, even though I don't think they are the yellow subs. The yellow subs, some wild ones that came on the rock when I got it, so that's 7. Let me see. Oh, it's some green ones, so that's 8. Some green ones similar to the eagle eyes, so but they're not the eagle eyes. Now the wild ones are this one here, and these look good under white lights, not so much on the blues. So when I bought this rock, right? This rock, I did a video on it a long time ago. One of at the beginning of the channel, I bought a rock full of algae. I think that was the title of the video. And I bought it because I saw a couple zoas, but I saw one kind of looking rainbowish. So that one I did, took it out, got it to grow like a nice colony, and then I sold it. I don't know why, because I do miss it. But I also got videos on it and all that. And I got left with the ugly looking ones. But it's like I say, I don't care if they ugly or beautiful. I like corals. They don't matter. They don't have to be. Whatever I got now, I love them. Now I'm, like I say, in the hunt for solid colors, not rainbow colors. Rainbow colors do not show unless you up close to them. So that's a thing with the pictures now, that we fall in love with all these rainbow colors, and when you get them in your tank, they're not gonna look like that, man. They're not gonna look like that. And I could show you these 2 Akins, man. When I bought them, they were straight rainbow. That's one head right there in the center right there. That's one of the heads from one that is all the way in the back over there. Oh, where is it? Back over there. So I don't know how that head. Oh yeah, that one. So this one was a rainbow one, and it changed color, and it haven't ever go back to the original color. And the other one back there, it was a rainbow Akin also, and they changed color, and they're not planning to change back up. So, yep. So, but they looked good up close. They looked beautiful. I said, "Wow, rainbow, like it. Let's taste the rainbow." And nope, they know no. Yeah, just my advice is that, man, if you're looking for some nice color, don't fall for the rainbows, man. Just get some nice solid colors, and you see how things gonna pop even more than trying to get all these crazy colors that they don't pop. I mean, these things on the blue, they look amazing, and they really nice, up close. When I go really up close, they beautiful. Look at that. But when you look from far away, they don't look like nothing. Hey, go ahead, do your thing. So yeah, if you see the line here, is look at all that stuff coming down. So I gotta clean the line. Look at those flakes. I gotta clean the line. That line is jacked up. Aquashar, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? 1320 is good. That's where you had yours. You can go to 1380 and you still be go. Okay, nice. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know. They started changing colors or losing kind of like the healthy look. Once I started racing my nitrates are around 9 to 11, I think, around there. And I lowered my phosphate. When my phosphate was running higher than my nitrate, everything looked better. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So what I was planning to do, it was switch again. do the switch. You know, go down the nitrates and bring the phosphate back up and see what happens. If that do the trick, man, then you know, at least for my tank, that's how things will work better. Because I didn't get it. Angel, how you doing, my brother? Adantira, what are you saying, Adantira? Chip! Chip, 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 chip. Is that a cal reactor? No, 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 no. That's just a bucket with kalkwasser inside. If I got a bucket, I'm planning to do a DIY one. I'm thinking about it and see because I never used a cal reactor before, and I probably gonna switch instead of dosing all day long, dose at night like you should. But you know, I kind of even that's how you supposed to dose. I try to stay away from that for now because I don't want to make the switch like that fast. You know, when my system is used to getting those 24/7. So if I do it slowly. First, try the cart reactor, see how it goes, and yeah, little by little. That's your experience too. Yeah, Akins, I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with Akins. That's what I'm saying, man. From now on, F rainbow colors, man. They never gonna stay like that. On nothing, on nothing, on nothing. Anybody that has a rainbow coral, look at the picture. They are close. You don't see rainbow colors from when I'm recording from far away, or you see just the solid colors. You know, even when you look over there to this Monty here, yeah, you can see some green polyps, but it looked more like a orange pink. You know, more than all the colors there are in there. So in there you got like a pinkish, and then it turns like a orange to yellow, and with the super green polyps. So you don't see that from far away that much. Akins keep their color on the low. So that's probably why, man. I'm blasting mines, man. My Akins, I think they getting, but you know, I don't make the change. I ain't gonna change them because my plan with the Akins is put them in this tank, you know, and but the thing is, I got Euphilia there too, so I don't want to run the lights too low. But if I don't do that, then I'm gonna do a LPS Acan, you know, more low light corals, you know, to for that reason to see if I could keep the colors and the corals do better on their, you know, lower light, how they supposed to, you know, or how they recommend. But this Akins, man, oh man, I had them at one point for a long time. I think it was like 300 part. Right now they sitting at 150, I think. 300 part. I was getting 700 on top of the water. And by the way, Harry, thanks for the tips earlier, man. I will do it. I will do it. Let's see if the situation that I just had with the kalkwasser thing, you know, is it just fix it. If not, then we go that route. Holy crap! Yeah, man. Yeah. When John Silva came over here to do a par reading, he would say, "Oh man, what the fuck are you doing in your tank? You cooking these corals, man?" And yes, I was, but at the same time, what I did to them was stop the growth because they were staying alive, but they wasn't growing The minute I put the lights on part, I got all this growth that you guys are seeing now. So right now I am getting like a 300 right on top, and then it varies depend on what location of the tank, but in the middle, 200, 180, but no lower than I think the lowest reading we got was around 150. Nice. But that's it. I won't go higher than that, man. It's gonna stay like that, and they better get used to it for the rest of their life. 'Cause I ain't going higher. I like the way it looks. Um, what I was thinking to do with the 60, once I set up that as a frac tank, like I say, I made up my mind. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a frac tank. Is I'm gonna run half of the tank, the T5, and then the other half, I'm gonna put one of the radions. Since I got three running the tank downstairs, I don't need three. Or I could use two only. So one radio on one side, the T5 on the other side, and then the bars, the AliExpress bars. They should be here soon. Mo, what's going on, Mo? And David, my bad, man. I didn't say hi. And Oscar either. I didn't say hi. Damn, my fault. Atkins been here. Did I miss anybody? Aqua Sharp, my brother. I'm still running that carbon, baby. 2 bags. I kept one for bacteria and the new one. I say hi to Chimp. And we are cooking. Just lurking and you be doing homework. But yeah, so damn, man, it's a shame, man. When I saw that bucket, man, like you guys saw just milk right now. When I saw that bucket and I look in there, when the water was clear, and I see this big chunk of crystal like poking up like that, like oh my god! I said, what the heck is going on in there? It's my fault, man. It's my fault. I didn't check it. I just continue putting. It's being lazy, man. But I like when things like this happen because that will fix my routine when it comes to the system, and it, that's the bad thing of having that separate storage or hiding thing over there because I only go in there to refill the ATO and the containers. That's it. But no maintenance whatsoever I do in there. But now I know I gotta do maintenance. I gotta do maintenance. An iceberg, yo, for real. That's a better way to put it, man. A freaking iceberg in there. I don't know if you have seen they got a couple of videos. I think they did a documentary on it on the Crystal Cave. I don't know if you've seen that. Yo, just like that. Holy shit. But now I gotta clear that line. You guys saw those little flakes falling. So if I squeeze on it, and look, this guy is clean. So he probably got burned with some kalkwasser. That's probably what's going on in this freaking tank. They be getting burned with kalkwasser. Holy cow. I've been getting everybody burned. But it's curing. I can see those scabs that he had, little white spots now. But yeah, everything been good, man. Yesterday, nothing happened. Like I say, I just came home. Just found that big chunk of algae floating, not floating, but stuck on one of the gorgonians over there. I took it downstairs to the sump in the basement, to the refugium, and I frag one. Well, I didn't frag. One of my Cyphastra is on one of the grow out tiles, What I'm gonna do with this one here, which was what I started with, the big size factor there. So at one point, I think this guy was touching it, and half of it started dying, and it didn't stop. It continued dying. So what I did, boop, I chopped it, and if you can see, everything grew back. So it got full of polyps again. So now it's ready to frag, and then I got all these polyps here growing on the magnet, growing on the thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna frag it off completely, cut it in pieces, make frags, and once they cure and they start growing on the new frag, then hey, they're ready to cook. They're ready to go. I'm probably gonna take like 3 pieces. I'm not, this section here. So what I'm gonna do is just cut a big flat part there, so that way we get like 2 pieces from the back, and then the front we try to get 2 more pieces. At least 4 nice pieces there. So that way, whoever gets one don't get that much skeleton or a part with no polyps. But you can always wait when the time comes. And here's the other dendro that I fragged from the other one. But yeah, not much going on. I love that this Zora rock, man. I love it. I love it. It's my, come on, look at those eagle eyes, man. Nothing more beautiful than eagle eyes. I'm sorry, but I know we got some nice ones, rainbows, some other crazy looking Zoas, but eagle eyes is a classic. You gotta have those in your arsenal. You have to. Like, you have to. You have to have eagle eyes in your tank. Look at how beautiful that colony looks. Wait till the blue lights come on. That's a beauty. Either eagle eye, watermelon, whatever they are, but they are beautiful. Yeah, beautiful this one. I like this one a lot. I like it, the Miyagi Tort. I think it became one of my favorite acros. I just love the green with the purple tips. But yeah, who knows if this thing here also, the green, like this one right here, or this little tiny one here. This is a Monty with blue polyps. I forget the name of this one. Oh, the blue soil is over there? Hold on. What's that green one? Above the Zoas. In this tank or the other tank? Because the other one, if it's in the other one, the green one is the previous one. So over here, those big green ones right there. If it's those green ones, those are the most dangerous palitoas. I like them, but at top left. Yeah, yeah, those are the palitoas. I like them. I got a bunch over here. You can have them all. You can have them all. I like them. They beautiful. They freaking gorgeous. The only thing is you gotta isolate them because they will take over, man. And when you try to frag them, they can kill you or get you really sick if you get some of that slime in your mouth. Let me put the blues on this. This tank been running white all day long. But yeah, man. So yeah, so I cheated. I took 2 more. I think like 3 more things back to the tank downstairs. I took the two Cyphastras, I took the meteor shower and the Bizarro, or Zabaro, however you call that one, and one of the Miyagi torch to see how they do. Yeah, I love those, man. Those poly doors. I'm planning to put them on a tile also. That's why I've been separating them. So before they were together with those yellow ones. Then I got this one with the brown ring around them. These were almost dead, man. They were almost dead, and I took them like they were sitting, I think over there. Like they don't die. I'm telling you, polytoas don't die. No lie, those green ones with the brown ring, they were sitting in there. Was it in there? Yeah, they were in there, like in a bunch of little frags. I think inside a bag of frag plugs that I had. And one day I saw them. Oh, there's still polyps here. I put them there and look how beautiful they look now. They looking gorgeous. I like those too. Then over here I call those the Smurf. I think that's the name of them, the Smurf. Then we got some more of those. Look how beautiful they look here. The kind of like a grayish, bluish with the yellow, and oh, they gorgeous here. This color right here is what made me fall in love with them. When my boy Billy Pike did a video when he was going through Reefapalooza, he posted a video showing this Zoas, and he called them rainbow for some reason. Rainbow vampires from drags, and I fell in love with them. But too bad, man. Too bad that you guys are far away, man, because I give them for free, man. I got too much. That way I open space for a new one. That's why I always say, man, if you can find a cheap chipping, you know, anything that I got that I could give away, man, I give it away, man. The problem is the chipping right now. I got containers, those P-cups to send frags. I got bags. I got everything. I never chipped coral before, but I'm pretty sure it's no rocket science, you know. We just gotta find cheap chipping. That's it. Cheap chipping, man. I got so many frags here that any of you guys can have. Shit. And what I'm growing downstairs. I mean, pretty much downstairs I'm growing the same thing I got up here. You know, it's nothing special downstairs, but it will be. It will be. Once I set up that frag tank, I'm gonna continue running the 40 gallons, just like a grow out tank slash display tank, kind of like this one. I am gonna, build a stand for it. We're gonna hide the sump on the bottom. We're gonna move the tank a little bit more to the side, closer to where the sump is. Let's go downstairs real quick. Show you guys the plans real quick. So Aquaria amigos, what's going on, man? But yeah, so that's the plan. Build a new stand for this. Same length of the one upstairs, 48 inches. I'm gonna hide that sump on the bottom so I could, here what I'm gonna do is kind of the control box is gonna be right here in this corner. All this stuff is gonna be in the bottom. The tank is gonna be moved closer, kind of like to this line right here. That's gonna give me more space. If I move it here, so pretty much the tank is gonna reach here. So exactly where this tank is sitting, that tank is coming. Maybe, I don't know if I lay it that way or I hit it this way too, peninsula style, because it's gonna be drilled in the short side and one of the smaller sides. And And then that's gonna be the frag tank where we're gonna frag stuff and have lines of it. So that way you guys know what I got. If you guys interested in buying, if I find a good shipping, then we Gucci. And and then we're gonna clear this whole thing here, and the 120 is gonna go here. So in total, it's gonna be, this is gonna be one system. Now the 120 is gonna be separate from everything. The 120, I'm gonna treat it like my dream tank, and yeah, we're gonna have four system, 120, the frac system or grow system, and then the display upstairs and the nano. And that's it. That's it. You know, that's it. Not much. uh, so hopefully my boy KP sent me the skimmer, so this one stop being skimmerless. Even though right now so far so good, man. I can complain. All I gotta do is control my feeding, do my maintenance, and I can run the tank with no skimmer. You know, go hard on the refugium. So all that algae do the job. Look at all that. All that dragon breath going. Healthy, pest free. You know, pest free. If you guys are interested in some, I could send you a chunk. But once this thing is full, you know that we could take chunks of it. Right now I could partial some, but easy, easy. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of things, a lot of things. Look at these beauties growing here. So that's that one on the DNT. So you see it's kind of like a pink with super green neon polyps. Then we got this one that I know is gonna turn to something beautiful once it grows, that we can appreciate it more. Then we got this one here that I'm thinking is the season's greeting, but it's kind of lighter. Um, so I don't know. Let's see down the line if it darken up. Like the season's greeting that is super green with those super red polyps. Then we got that blue one with yellow polyps. We got the one I call the strawberry. And then we got another pink one with darker green polyps. So hard to make out the polyps right now, but it's beautiful, man. This coral also, like, on the naked eye, it just look beautiful. Then we got the golden with purple polyps. That one's beautiful too. So a couple cool ones, something different. That's why I like Montes, cause on Montes you could see the colors. Like if it's rainbow, it's rainbow. But again, you won't see them for far away. Then here we keep growing more froskin. We got one frag there, we got one there, and we got that one there. You could take whichever one you want. Then this one I like it. I've been growing this thing since it was a tiny little speck or nothing, but it's not the most beautiful coral, but it's alive and it has blue polyps. I like it. Then we got this Hyphastria I brought down yesterday. So that's how I want to sell Hyphastria when they full like that. And if we grow them good, then we sell tiles, man. $25 per tile. And then we got the Bizarro over here. We're growing so much, and only a handful buy them. Then, hey, you get a tile for $25. $25. I just do this. I love reefing, man. And this is just fun for me, man. Keep me busy. But yeah, so I think that's the plan. That's the plan for now. Then upstairs, I'm doing the same thing. I'm upgrading the stand. Probably go this weekend buy the wood. I'm gonna try the wood. I'm gonna try with one. Then I found a guy that know about the Tesla and gave me the ones that I need. A little expensive, but not too expensive. I thought it was gonna be more than what I thought it was gonna be. I mean, again, I don't got big tanks. All I got is nano tanks. So, but we'll see. We'll see which way we go. Depend how easy it is to build the wooden one. And if that one's easy, then we go with those. If the other one is easier, then we do those. Yeah, everything Gucci here. That fish, man, he don't want to come out. F him. Um, but yeah, everything Gucci. So that's the plan. So far, so far. Now, let's clean that line, man. I gotta clean that line. I gotta throw this out. Damn, look at this. Shame on me, man. Look at all that. So all this flakes is what was in the layers on top of the water. Look at that. Look at those flakes down there. Holy cow. It's mixing again, so yep, I gotta clean that. So the thing is, I'm not getting a good seal here. Even though this come with handles and I removed them, and you see I put silicone so no air getting here. Reefy Recon, what's going on, ba? I put silicone so no air getting there, but since this thing don't have no seal here, like a gasket, even I could probably come up with something. I think I can. And see and go from there. See if we can make a seal nicely. Cause it sit flat. Trust me, it sit flat. But I think if I put some type of rubber, like glue it to here, once I close here, boom, it'd be a nice tight seal. I gotta try that theory and see. Mix it up with kalkwasser, leave it there, and see what happens. But like this, you get a little movement. You see, you get a little movement. So of course, if this move, air is getting in there. So I didn't know. Let me move out of here before the wife screams. So yeah, and excuse the mess. We got a mess in this house always. So I'm gonna put you guys. So yeah, like I was saying. So if KP sent me the skimmer, he said this weekend coming up. I didn't talk to him about the giveaway price or reef and recon. I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'm not saying sorry that you're not gonna get it. I'm just saying sorry because I didn't want to touch base with him with that. I think he's going through something big, so I didn't want to bother him with that subject. I will take care of it though, myself. But hopefully he send it this week, and then whenever I receive it, then we go from there. If not, I'm pretty sure you guys saw the picture that I posted on Instagram about that skimmer. It's a $650 skimmer, but I love it. I love it, and I love it. I love the look of it, the reviews on it, the company that made it, how easy it is to clean it, the safety features. I love everything about it. Trust me, that skimmer will never look like that, dirty like that. So I am gonna get it. I am gonna get it. I already spoke to the wife. She said, "What? Why you don't get the $400 one?" Cause I don't like it. It's orange. Yeah, I wish they made it on blue. If they made it on blue and white, then Gucci. But nope, it's orange, and I don't like orange for a reef tank. I'm sorry, but maybe if one day I buy an Apex system, I probably change. But I don't think that's the one I want. I always liked the KH director for a controller, so I think I'm set. Like my brain and I think I'm set up on that one. So, but yeah. So now what I'm gonna do here is disconnect the headphones so you guys gonna hear differently now, and we're gonna try to clear that line. How we gonna do that? Easy peasy. We're gonna take this out of here. Take this line out of here. We're gonna bring it over here. Try to do this. I don't know how. Then we're gonna come here to the app. I'm gonna put it manually, and we're gonna start dosing. We'll start dosing, and we're gonna start clearing the line. So all I'm doing is just squishing on it. So anything that has attached in the line, it's gonna be hard because I gotta get behind the tank. Just falling. So let me come behind here. Hey, why you stop? You're not supposed to stop yet. Keep going. Yeah, definitely cleared the line, man. Big time. All right. So we can stop it now and set back to auto. Well, that's good. Feel good about it. So let me do it again. Good. Whew, we good. So it did clear up a lot. It was completely white. So now I have a peace of mind that this thing, let's see. Look at all the stuff. Look at all the stuff that was in the line. Building up. That's a lot. That's a lot. Holy cow, that's about 5 grams. Damn. Hi, my love. Yeah, that is a lot. So what I'm gonna do with that one is I'm gonna throw it out. I could wait, until it clears a little bit, whatever. But I'm not gonna do that. I got 2 buckets already made, so we Gucci. What I'm gonna do is, I don't need to do that. But down the line, I ain't gonna change where I got it because it can mess up that pump. That's kalkwasser, pa. Kalkwasser. The best you can have for your tank, man. If things are going bad with your corals, use kalkwasser and you see. You will become a better reefer. Oh, let me show you guys the rastas. So they are open down there. They opening. I doubted that they're gonna attach to that rock. I just put the rock there so it could sink the cup. Tell me so I can order the food for you. Tell you what I want. I'm gonna be home around 9, still in church. Why are you? Where you gonna stop to buy food, mommy? I want Longhorn Steakhouse. Have you tried that Tropic Marine all for reef powder? No, I never tried that before. I do want to try it with the 20 gallons. That's gonna be what I'm gonna be dosing on that tank. But I haven't had the chance to buy it, and plus I gotta get a doser for that tank also. So if I get a Camor dosing pump, then we get one of those and we hook it up to that tank. That way I don't have to worry. I did check alkalinity on that tank yesterday. It was 8.0, I think it was 8.1. So it's good. Then I cleaned this thing the other day. This thing was crispy clean, and it's dirty again. And this here, I gotta do something to this so-called sunk. What do you want so I can order it for you? So they can bring it to the house? Jesus Christ. I don't know, my love. Damn. What do I feel like eating? Longhorn. No, I don't know. Just bring me Burger King when you come. If you want to go there or not. Well, you over there. You could bring me some Popeye. Some wings from Popeye. Fries. If that's okay with you. You think I need a doser pump? I'm home every day now, so I'm putting more daytime with my tank. With my old job, I could be going for over a week. Wow. I mean, the doser, if if you think you need one, because the consumption, like it's hard to keep the level stable with water changes, then get one. But if with the water changes you don't see that much change in your alkalinity, then don't worry about it, man. You don't need to have that piece of equipment right now. I wouldn't worry about it that much. But now, if your consumption, let's say, always do like a 24-hour test for maybe 2 days in a row and see how much consumption your corals are doing at salinity. Um, or if you want, you could do it in a week and do a water change, and then wait another week and then see how much they consuming, and then that will tell you if you need a doser or not. So keep the tank stable. Damn, this guy is so fat now. You no longer can see the sunken stomach that much. He been eating all the pods that are in here, and this thing is full of pods. Oh, and by the way, guys, I've been dipping corals. Look at that. Your boy been dipping corals. Yeah, that's my baby right there, man. I'm so I feel so bad because I have him in the sump in a 10-gallon tall tank, and it's like he don't got that much space to explore and see. I will do him more better in a 40 breeder type of tank and with more rockwork. But the reason why I put him there, you guys know, he was super skinny. Like when you have a fish like this together with other fish competing for food, and he's how they say that, a bottom dweller. So he searched the food on the floor of the tank, in the sand, the rocks, or whatever. And once you throw food for him, the hermit crabs go at it. So he don't have a nice dinner. So he only pick, and then he gotta, bounce because the mandarin, I mean the hermit crabs are bothering the spot. So he got really skinny, and I was lacking in feeding him. I didn't want. And that was another thing. I didn't target feed that much, because if I do that, then of course my phosphates are gonna creep up because he only eats pellets. He do eat brine shrimp now again, but at one point he wasn't eating brine shrimp at all because I put medicine on it, and he stopped liking it. But it's a cool fish, man. It's one of my favorite fish, or my favorite fish in the saltwater hobby. I highly recommend it, and if you could get a catibret, even better. So that way your chance of the fish making it through, and survive, because they really sensitive. They could be hardy but also sensitive. So this one is a hardy mother flower, man. Because when I got this guy, he came to me almost dead, almost completely dead. He was getting beat up by other fish, and he wasn't moving. No fins, no nothing. He didn't have nothing. He was all beat up, bruised everywhere. Look at all the pots here. Look where they are all together, where the flow is hitting the tank, the glass. And no lie, mostly all of them are pregnant women or female pods. It's a lot. In this tank is a lot of pods. Now I'm a nut ruster. But what I want to do down here to this refugium, I don't know. It's like a debate I got going on. So I'm gonna try my best to get the frac tank set up for this weekend coming up. I don't gotta do much to it. All I gotta do is just build a stand, and then plumb them together. That's it. So if I do the stand for the 60, what I'm gonna do is put the sump under the 60, since the plumbing is already long the other way, going towards the wall. Then I don't gotta replumb that one. And I can add probably 2 more boxes in there if I want to filter both tanks separately. When it comes to polishing the water, I can make 2 more boxes and add 2 more, since I got the space for it. And I think I will. I never thought about that until now, so I think I could do that. And all these corals are gonna go in there. I'm gonna move all these corals to that tank. I don't know. I've been thinking to rescape this thing or add all that media in here and then move the refugium back where it was, because it used to be over there. Put a simple light in there, nothing crazy. Or the same light. Move this light back over there and keep all the media in here. More media, remove the sand and all that. And more biological filtration, basically. Or I've been thinking to let the algae that is growing right now go crazy. I like it and I don't. I like the algae, of course, for the benefit that do to the phosphates and nitrates in the water. But I don't like it because once it's attached to something, it's similar to grape algae and shado together. This freaking algae. I like it and I hate it at the same time. So if you see, it grows strings, but also all this it's kind of like similar to grape algae and a bunch of little grapes. But it's not your typical grape algae. I don't know where this shit came from. I know when I bought this type of algae, it was supposed to be shado. And for some reason, it grew little bubbles. And they not bubble algae. They attach to the strings. So, but this is what I hate. When it get loose, once it's attached to a frag or whatever, it attaches and I don't let go. I mean, look, all the ones growing in there. Down there. Let's see if I can focus. Yep, look at all that. So for me to clean those rocks, I gotta put them in here and let this guy. That's the good thing, at least. The tang will eat the life out of it, and all the hermit crabs, they will eat the algae with no problem. But I don't know. And then the red one, the dragon breath, move the rest that is left in there, move it downstairs to the sump downstairs, and then just grow it over there. But I think I'm going more that route. I'm moving the red one downstairs and let this one go crazy. But I'm gonna wait for this one to grow more on the rocks, and then we start moving more of the red, so I don't mess up the whatever this algae is doing to the system right now. And the little bit of algae I got on the glass here. So couple plans here. I gotta get that 30 long so I could build a sump out of it. Oh man, I hope I get taxes money, man. If I get taxes money, oh, it's on. It's on, because you know how long I haven't get taxes money? Child support always stay with that shit. And the state, because I owe money to the state. But supposedly I'm getting something. Let's see. I just gotta catch it before they take it. Nah, but supposedly I'm getting something because I didn't get none of that money from that the government was giving away. I didn't get none at all. Because it went straight to, they say if you owe child support, you're not going to get nothing. It's going to go to your kids or whatever. And that's what happened to me. So supposedly, since they did that, then this time they're going to let me keep the taxes. Supposedly, but who knows with this government? Who knows? All right, let me check the chat, man. I'm talking too much crap. But yeah, that's the highlight of the week, number 2. Clean your freaking shit, man. Pay attention to your stuff. Don't let don't let your equipment get all crazy. How about using a plastic bag? You know, I was thinking of that, Oscar, to put a plastic bag on it. Um, but you know, yeah. The thing is, the position where I put the inlet. I gotta come up with some idea so when I make the hole through the plastic bag. But the thing is, that's another thing. If I put a plastic bag, then I gotta be fixing it whenever I add water. I'm trying to make it easier change, you know. So at least this bucket, I like it because of the tight lid. Um, I don't think it's air getting in there. But we'll see. We'll see what if I could fix that 7.5 gallon thing. Then we do something about it. Are there any saltwater shows in the West Coast? Where's the West Coast? Am I in the West Coast or the East Coast? Let me see. North, South, East, West. I think I'm in the West. I'm in Connecticut. That's the West. New York's in the West. I'll be forgetting, man. No, I'm in the East. Eastern time. You know why I know? Because when I set up the light, it's set up to the Eastern time. Aha, caw. You see how I know? I'm smart like that. Yeah, I know he does it with the bag, but I don't know, man. I just gotta try to do. Let's see what I come out with. I think it's possible if I find a good, you know, that little foam. Basically, I think my one of my tanks came with the 14 gallons that I bought. They came with this skinny foam for padding for the tank. If I could find something like that, I think they sell them in the craft store and create a layer around it. And once I sealed it, I think it's gonna be airtight. So I could try that one and see. But if not, yeah, we could try the bag. You know, I just know it's gonna be a pain in the, you know what, changing that bag or, cause I think I did try the bag, but I want a clean look. I think that was my problem. That I want it to be so nice and snug in there that you can see it, and you know, we'll see. Me being picky. So I was watching this guy, and I think I'm gonna recreate what he did for the car slurry. Let me see if I can find the video. I don't know if you guys seen the video before, but um, let's see, library history. I'm gonna recreate the device first, and then I'm gonna figure how I'm gonna go about it. But the device is nice to do the car slurry. Like it makes sense what he did. You see, I was watching this shit because I had a dream that I was throwing up, and I was throwing a string of bubble eggs like that. That was crazy. I was pulling it with my hands. Okay, this thing right here. Let me lower the volume so YouTube doesn't kick it off. But yeah, so this device here, the way he used it for the kalkwasser, right there. So I know exactly why he did it like that. You know, he got water from the tank coming, going through this pipe here, and he put I forgot how he called it, something inside the pipe. So the water always pushing this way, and it don't push the water up to the line. So now when the slurry's coming out, it just pushing through the line and it's dissolving in the water right away. So I like that idea. But for that, you need a continuous pump, dosing pump, and do all this mess. So one thing that he should have shown here is how he's, you know, keeping an eye on. I don't think he got a controller. He might, but he didn't show it here. But super simple kalkwasser slurry setup. It's like anything else, man. You gotta test. You gotta test. If you don't have a controller, you just gotta test. So, super interesting device, you know, made out of PVC. I think he said, I don't know how much he spent, but all the plumbing seemed complicated. No, man, it's simple. It's look how simple it is. That at the beginning I said, damn, that looked crazy, but no, it's just a T, a threaded coupling, a threaded male, a slip T, the threaded ones, and then the oh my bad, and then the tool here. Like, look how simple. I think he put it together here. All right, he shows it here. Let me fast forward. I don't know if they can knock my live because of this, but I don't care. The guy should feel good, right? That I'm showing his shit. Come on, hurry up. Show how you put it together. So, and this is how the water is coming out. So now the concept, I got it, but then this one look like it's unless this is for a calcium reactor, I doubt it. But that, because for me that's too big. But the slurry is coming through this line here. I don't know what this one for, unless that's the ATO. But it looked white enough to be the slurry too. So who knows what this guy is dosing in there? He got some shit going on in there. Here goes that dozer. All right, so here's where he put it together. Hold on a second. Let me make sure the line is where it needs to be. Yep, okay. Trying to make sure that it's not touching the bottom of the bucket. So, come on, my guy. Let me cover that cup. I'm covering the cup. What a hater. Come on, my guy. Stop talking. Put it together. Jesus Christ. Okay. I didn't know if you guys knew that you could just top it and then fast forward 20 seconds, 10 sec. It start with 10 seconds, 20, 30, and 40 seconds, and then go back. So if you didn't knew that, now you know. For me, that was the discovery of the day when I learned that. Come on, you gonna continue talking, man? OMG, yeah. So he do have a controller. So, right here. That's where he put it together. Huh. I was never gonna see it. Okay, so there you got the component. Look how simple. So that black piece is a 3D printing. And that's why you need that piece in there. So you see, so the water just runs forward all the time. And the coupling, that's the male threaded coupling or end cap. Then you thread that one there. Got that, boom. One side done. Super simple. And I think he's using a 3/4 pivot set. Okay, hurry up, my guy. So, but the reason of that thing in there is so the water, you see it in a minute. That's my guy, man. I like that idea. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Wait till I get mine. That's another wish list. It's in the wish list too. A 3D printer. Like you be amazed. What can you come up with that's gonna make you money, man? People nowadays buy anything. Anything. And it's crazy because now more than ever they selling more plastic than ever. Now they're freaking trying to get plastics out from supermarket, the plastic bags, straws, and all that, and they come out with 3D printing using plastic. Ain't that some bullshit? So now they selling more plastic than ever. So you don't see it now, but that line, it lands in front of that coupling thing that he put in the front, in there. Right there is when you see it. Anyway, but yeah, I like this concept. But yeah, man, the like now is when they selling the most plastic. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I saw this producer today that he made is a Puerto Rican producer, DJ Nelson. I don't know if you know him, but he made it's called the stress screw or something like that. So you know how they invented all those little spinner things the kids used to love a lot because they used to spin them, and it was therapy basically, or release stress. And you see how something so simple like that little thing that used to go like a ninja freaking thing. I forget the name of those, but I know it's a spinner. And kids used to be stuck all day long playing with that stuff. So this guy invented 3D printing a screw that basically all you're doing all day long is just screwing the nut on it and unscrew it, screw it. So he's calling it like that, the stress nut, something like that. And he can keep up with the sales. Out of stock. He didn't even do no promotion on it. Of course, it was gonna be a little bit easier for him because he's a famous producer. So of course, some people they just want to have something from the producer. Say, oh, this is DJ Nelson, one of the fathers of reggaeton. But you'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. Stress nut, yeah. I think that's what it's called. You know what? Let's look it up. I'm gonna look up Instagram. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. The stress nut. Let's see. DJ Nelson. DJ Nelson. DJ Nelson music. Right here. So the stress nut, where is it? Right here. That thing. Stress nut. And he can keep up with the sales, man. Just a freaking, like something that you find in the toy aisle. in, or you used to find the toy aisle for little kids. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got that on those little sets of like carpentry for little kids. But no, he just making those, color a stress nut, and the sales are crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then look, Say Bye to Unhealthy Thoughts by DJ Nelson. Telling you, man. You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. That's DJ Nell. Papa Nelson. Look at the freaking big ones here. That's crazy. But I'm happy for the guy for coming up with something that's making him money. I got it right here. Give all the mad wife a stress nut. Yeah, you know what nuts you gonna grab. No, but it's true, man. Like, look, all these people in the reefing hobby, doing 3D printing. Insane. It's insane. Like Rhino's Reef, I gotta give it to the guy, man. I gotta give it to that guy because he's going hammer, and he's making my money making those 3D printing frat racks and Hannah checker holders and custom things for people. It's crazy. He's another one that can keep up with the orders. So amazing. You know what? Let's check out something here. Let's go here. Hopefully no porn site come over here. Nah, I'm just playing. All right, let's go. Look what I be searching for. Look, I'm giving you guys insight on my life. In which hand the engagement ring for a man goes. So you know how stupid I am. API calcium test kit chart. I always search for that when I do my calcium test. Again, the same thing. Pick me in your parasite. How to enter 85 mils. I be asking Google all these questions. All right, let's go back. What I was gonna search for? Damn, I forgot. Are you serious? Alzheimer's. You see, I started reading this shit and I forgot what I was gonna search for. What the fuck? Are you serious? Right now. I forgot. Oh my God. You know what? It's easy. I'm gonna go in the live. I'm gonna go back and listen to myself. See if I can remember. Holy shit. I got too much in my head, that's why. Holy shit, I forgot. Anyways, I know it's something about the 3D printing and I forgot. Totally. What the heck I was gonna search for? My brain's fried. Super fried. This proved to me just now that it's super fried. A good nut to a girl face is a great stress reliever. The stress nut. Henry, the stress nut. But anyway, big plans, man. I'm praying to God the KP send me the skimmer and the sump. He told me he got them in a storage. You know, he went through a situation. He didn't get in details, but oh, a mushroom flying. You see, you never know what can happen here. You never know. You never know. Second mushroom that goes flying. All right, let me catch this guy before it hurts somebody. This way. Come here, you mofo. Come here. So it's the second mushroom that goes flying on the tank. Hey, new mushroom frag. If it was always that easy. No, I got two already. Look. And they so hardy. So now we got two. This one is another one. And it's attached to the to the media block. Same mushroom. I like that mushroom a lot. They cool. They cool looking. That's how they look. And I got a bunch. You know, I got a couple there, a huge big one right there, another one back here. I got them over there too. Let me lower the light. But look how cool they look when they grow together. I used to have different color ones too. Of those, kind of the same patterns. The Blastos are doing good. The GSP opened back up. I gotta put that GSP in one of the tiles too. I want that thing to cover the whole thing. I see little chunks of algae. Where's that freaking urchin, man? Yo, she's so tiny. Oh, where are you? You little devil. I can spot her at all. Did you came up here? Yeah, I didn't have luck with the Blastos before, man. I had two of them before in the past. But again, I wasn't running things how I'm running them now, so now will let me know if I can keep them alive or not, you know? The way I'm doing things now. Cause back then when I had them, I used to super feed the tank. I think my nitrate was all the way at 70, 80, or undetectable on the chart. Like that's how high they were. And phosphates, who knows? I didn't test for none of that. I used to, well, you know, if you see at the beginning that I started doing live, how or videos or whatever, how I used to feed the tank. Go in the oldest video, you see, like super cloudy water, a lot of food. Corals were happy, you know, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, in the past, since I wasn't testing alkalinity, none of that, they ended up dying on me. Don't know if I killed them too much light or not enough light. I didn't target feed them enough or feed them too much. So we'll see, man. I fell in love with these little ones, man. They really, really cool. Nobody want to tell me the name. I ask you guys, and you guys don't say nothing. So I call them Microblasto. That's what they are. And then we got Papa Blasto. This one's, oh yeah. This guy don't play. This is my oldest one. Used to be a male. I believe now she's a female. It turned to a female, I think. Um, or this one. But anyway, I had this already for like 8 years already, 9 years. Been through hell and back. And it's crazy, right? Because when I bought them, I fell in love with them. They wild cut. And I fell in love with them because what I saw different on them, they were like that pure orange that you see clownfish in the ocean. You know, when you see them inside the magnificent anemones and all that, they pure orange, like a beautiful orange, not compared to what we get in the aquarium hobby. So that's why I fell in love with them. I had him and the female, and I don't know, they the back or the top where the top fin is, it turned kind of darker in time. Um, so and you see this one. This one when I bought it, it was orange and now it's turning kind of darker too. So I don't know if it's something that has to do with water quality or that's how they are once they grow. But yeah, they super aggressive. I like it though, you know, because when my female died, she was the only one used to bite me, and I used to hate it, and I used to spank her here and there. And when she died, I felt so bad, and I regret everything I did to her. Cause it hurts, man. It hurts. She even pulled blood one time. I don't know if you guys know, but they got teeth, man, and those teeth bite hard. And she cut me right here in the middle of the fingers, right there in the soft skin part. That hurts like crazy. So, and another thing that I'm working on and see if I can save my cat eye zoas. I got them down here. That's another thing I'm trying to see. They started getting a little full of algae. Um, Now that I took them out, let's clean a bird mist now. Do you need plugs? I got plugs. This is my tray of pliers and a bunch of stuff here. And let's see if I can find my favorite. Oh no, this is not the one. Psych, this is not the one. It's down here, look. My stash. You know where to get the... How do I do... My clowns never bite you? Woo. Yeah, mine they killer. When it comes to that, man, they freaking nasty. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like, you know why I say it? Because when I got the female, or I don't know how it goes. I know somebody told me the other day that they will never turn once they male. They will never turn to a female, or the opposite. But the thing is, when my female died and I got that new one, that one started behaving in a way different. You know, like the behavior changed completely, and then it went to a corner, and the body shape changed, and it started growing bigger. And for the longest, it was the same size. So that's the only reason why I say that it did transform to a female. So I don't know. But yeah, so what I do is I love this nail clippers or bone cutters, but this one they sell them at, I think I bought these Walgreens. But what I do, I just get in here. It's hard to see. Let me grab the other phone so we can flash a light in there. where the Bermuda snail is. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there, right there, and excuse my ugly fingers. But it's in there. You see that purple little thing right there, in that open space. So it's gonna be hard to do with hold the phone and do all this so you guys can see. Let's see. All I do is just get in there with this one. I like the curviness of it. And I look for comfortable position, and I grab this one a little bit. And that's it. Just remove that thing. I can see the snail in there. Right there. Then I search for more if I see if I can find any more. But it's pretty much clean. So I dipped them yesterday because they close on me and they don't want to open. So what I was thinking is maybe is some pest in there or something that I didn't catch on time. A pest or it could be a nudibranch, could be a spider or something. But I never seen none of those in my tank. I never had any experience with none of those. But for some reason, some of my zoas, they closing and they don't want to open. So don't know what to think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop them in here. I'm keeping them down there for now until a little kind of layer of algae started growing on them. And 1 day, 2 day more, leave them down here in that part of the sump. I don't keep that light on, so they don't get no light. And it's 2 of them. The other one of the polyps do open. That polyp right there. These are the gas stoppers, which are those red ones right there. That are super beautiful. But for some reason, the same thing. They close 1 day and they didn't want to open. So I dipped them yesterday to make sure that they didn't have nothing. And they look super healthy. They look super healthy. I don't see nothing crawling, nothing hiding. So don't know, man. Don't know what to believe. Don't know what to think. All I see just amphipods. That's it. So these I could put up here already, because these didn't have that much algae on them. Or they didn't have algae at all. But we'll see. I'm probably gonna put them in a new frag. One of the new frags, and see if that by cutting them, that will encourage some type of growth. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's what's gonna happen. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, and there's some fish, all are born female. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Oh, so all fish are born male, and then they turn female. Okay, but yeah, so that's what happened with that one then. It was crazy. Like when he was changing, he was just in a corner hovering and tweaking, like kind of shaking. And he used to tweak, and I said, "What the hell is wrong with this fish?" But I noticed the shape changed a little, and it's like the top fin that started kind of like a little hump on it, getting a little bit bigger. Because females are more bigger than the male, uh, a lot bigger. Like no lie, the biggest clownfish I have seen in my life, I think it was 7 inches long, about 7 inches, six, to not exaggerate too much, but that thing was super huge. Shapeshifters among us. You have, yeah, man. Oscar, I don't know what happened to those, man. They were doing good, both of them here. And this one, I used to have it right where the torch is. And that other frag, it was right in the center. Uh, but for some reason, when they closed it, didn't want to open back up. I said, you know what? Put them in the sump to see if it opened in the refugium area. And they opened a couple polyps after being closed for like a whole week. So it opened like two polyps, three polyps. So like it's trying. But that's the thing with soils, man, that I had learned. Once they close and they going down, it's hard for them to come back. And if they do, is I don't know. It depends whatever happened in the water column. So what I'm doing is just again weekly water change and see if that change anything. Maybe I'm lacking on trace elements. I don't know, man. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I try not to worry so much about one coral when the rest are happy, because it could be like that. Maybe that coral, who knows, is not because we frag them. That mean that coral is new. Maybe the first polyp that you had has been that same polyp from the center of the colony for the longest, and is old already and want to die. And I don't know. That's what I think sometimes. With certain corals, once they want to go, they want to go, and there's no stopping it. But water seems to help all the time. In my case, is water changes, man. Water changes. And look, I moved this ones here yesterday. They were closed also for like three or more. Who knows? But I could see polyps opening already right there. So we got one open polyp in the back and two showing already the whiskers. So yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. I don't know, man, but I'm in love with this trio here. I love the colors on them, how good they look together. I can't wait to have them all full grown. I'm debating to put them in tiles. Um, even though I don't like these, that doesn't mean I don't need to put them in tiles. I know a lot, maybe a lot of you guys like it, and other people like them. They're really nice. So the only thing I suggest if you're looking for things to pop, you gotta get those solid colors, man. Solid colors, because otherwise it's gonna look like here you can see a couple different colors, but since they not so pronounced, you won't like you hardly can tell different. I mean, I hardly can tell different here in the camera. Only when you get to here, that's when you kind of see a change in coloration, but you gotta just see the pot by itself. When you look up close, then you know it's different colors. This one is super happy today. Yo, I bought this thing. When I bought it, it was green and it was almost dead. Almost dead. I said, you know what? That look like a torch. Let me get it. Let me get it. I mean, it got sold to me as a torch when I got it. And it's not a torch. It's one of those nano torch, I will say. I know they got a name. I just don't know it. But for the longest, I've been calling it short tentacle or short stem torch. But it's not a torch. It's kind of like a, I don't know. I see a mix of hammer with frog spawn and torch, all three together. So I like that polyp right there, that double polyp. Look at that. That's crazy. The twins, and I think it's the only one like that. That'd be a unique one, right? If I could manage a way to get a piece of the mouth with that one polyp only, and all the polyps in the colony start coming out doubles like that, that'd be a unique look. The green and blue, this one right here. I love the frog spawn. Yeah, man. That's the frog spawn, octospawn, and hammers. Well, pretty much what I got here. It's my favorite Euphilia, man. It's my favorite, hands down. I like torches. The only one I like is the super yellow one with the blue tips. That's the only one I like. I do have this one. This is the wife. So this is supposed to be in that tank over there. That's the wife tank. Um, but I just got it here. It's been doing good here. I like the way it look flowy here. She said, yeah, you could keep it there for now. Since she don't got that much space in her tank no more because I packed it up with corals over there. Cristala torch. Yeah, that's that. I think that's what it is. Yeah, and it's gold. I mean, look at those gold thingies. But I wish it was the whole thing, not only the size, kind of like the frog spawn. Some things look better. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's the only issues I'm having. I could say with the freaking Zoas, those two Zoas. Other than that, everything else is good. Nothing for me to complain about right now. And yeah, the Digi, they're not looking at their best like they used to look. Like this one is showing signs of green on the tips, but you know they there. They're not super happy, but they there. Just gotta run a test again. Check other things in the tank, see if anything else. Um, yeah, the only way to know if it's something in the water that I cannot catch is ICP tests. That's the only way. And my tank is overdue on an ICP test. I only run ICP test once, so do you guys usually get whatever corals are available luckily, or do you hunt for specific ones ever? Um, well, me, in my case, it has like I just go and see what they got. You know, see what they got. I don't look for names. It's certain ones that I do save the names in my head. So if I see them, but no, when I go, I just go to see what they got and whatever catch my attention, I take it home. Like the other day when I went to, I say, me and the wife talking, and so I don't go crazy every weekend buying 2, 3 corals. So she said, "Why you don't get one a week?" And it's fair enough. Just one. So I went to this place and got this SPS, but the SPS was under T5, and it looked you know, in a way that I said, damn, I don't got that coral in my tank. Sure enough, when I come home, put it under the blues, I do have the coral in my tank. And I don't got one, I got three of them. Three frags of the same, well, the colony and two frags. But, now I got it. I got extra. But that's the only, issue when you buy, in different lighting, you might end up buying the same coral. But I don't go looking for nothing specific. I just go and see what they got and go from there. Online, I did order ones from Kung Fu Corals, and the experience, it was my first experience, so it was a good experience. Now the survival rate of all the corals that I got nine in total. And out of the nine, I think only seven made it. Seven or six made it. So not bad, but not good at all. Not good either. Because you expect them all to survive, you know. And the only thing I didn't like, and I don't want to say nothing extra. I just don't remember, but I do think that he said they already, encrusted to the plugs and all that. And when I received them, they were just freshly cut. So I think that did it for those corals that didn't survive, that were freshly cut. So the only ones that made it through was the ones that there were basically, long enough in the plugs. So one of them that I got still is this one right here, which I think he called that one the Wolverine, if I'm not mistaken. Then that one in the back over there, this big now, but when I got it, it was just something long like this, like that one. So that one, that's the second one. Then we got the Walt Disney that I believe is a Walt Disney. So that was one of the one that was checking out on me, and then I cut the STM part on it and saved a couple pieces, and it survived. So that's three. I know for sure this hammer here was a free one that he throw. Because it was in total, it was 8 SPS, and he throw one of those hammers. Which one else? I know I got a green one back there that came from him. I think that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, I think only four. Only four. The other one, they just, I don't know. They just die slowly. But I think only four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm up to 5 now. Yeah, 5. 5. 5 out of 9. I think that's a better number. 5 out of 9. So it's kind of, 70% survival or 60% survival. So it's not good. And anyway, I haven't claimed what we talk about, but I will think that you will never forget something. That's how I see it. If you don't reach back, then I won't bother no more. I say hi and bye. That's it. So clear as day, it was nighttime. He was glowing. ACV, soldier, and Khaled, all time soldiers or modern. His rifle was either a muzzle loader or Henry at the end. But yeah, so that was my only experience. Now I got other. I think it's one more person that I do want to order from. Trying to think his name. I don't got it right now. But yeah, just to go through the experience again and see, and see what happened this time. But so far, I haven't had the need to order online, unless it gotta be like it's like you said, something that I'm hunting for. That I want so bad. That I know for more that I try, I'm not gonna get it around me. So around this area. Wow, what a different look on the tank now that the blues are on compared to earlier. So you see, like, let's see if you guys could see. So this is a rainbow millie, supposedly. Where's the rainbow? Stop nipping at those corals, bro. What is your problem with those green corals? Oh no, I'm gonna have to move them out of here, bro. Why you like the taste of those coral? Look, the freaking yellowtail nipping at those coral. Stop, bro. I'm gonna have to put a cage around those freaking corals, my guy. What is your problem? You're not supposed to do that. I don't see no algae on them for you to be nipping at them. Go. Hey, he's tough. This guy, he thinks he's tough. Look, go that way. What? Watch him. He don't like the phone. Yeah, there you go. Fighting with the phone. Look. I got a dumb fish. He's fighting, literally fighting with the phone. You want to see him scared? Watch this. Watch this. Oh, shit. Watch. Let's get him. Let's get him scared. Watch. Ah, come on, Pinterest. No. Let's get a better picture. Right here. Voila. Let's see his reaction. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Ah, you punk. Make them bigger. See how you like them big. You went hiding. Okay, you got bigger? Look how big he is. Look at it, look at it. You scare you, punk? All right. Let's scare somebody else. Let's scare somebody else. The tough firefish. Let's see how he behave. he at? Where you at? We're gonna show him this guy. So this guy here. Let's see how he act. So you was tough, you punk. Don't mind me, man. I'm just bothering the fish. He's a punk. Now he all scared. All right, my guys. So, again, like I said, second highlight of the week of the reef. Please do your maintenance. Please do your maintenance. Check your lines. Make sure they're working properly so you don't have no problem with the tank. That was my mistake, waiting that long. But it's fixed, so happy that I did that. Now, all we gotta do now is just wait and see if things get better. If not, I'm gonna go with my boy's method. 50-50, 50 baking soda, 50 kalkwasser. And we do it that way. And see if we can increase the pH a little more. Yeah, I think that's the plan for now. But nothing, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. Make sure you stay safe. Stay safe. Do things right. Do right things. Do things right. Do right things. Nothing. If anything else come up, I'll let you guys know. All right, guys. So have a good night. Stay safe, and I see you guys in the next live. See you guys.